It is Monday, November 2nd, 2020, and this is your Three Gorges Dam update. We have three pieces of information to cover today, including a look at the live stream and the water level at the dam. Also, a bit of breaking news, I guess. The Three Gorges project is finally complete. What? Courtesy of the Global Times, Three Gorges project passes all the tests. We also have some new tweets. Let's hop into it. And a brief caveat before today's video. While researching for these reports, I come across information from various sources. Just because I decide to include a piece of information doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with it. I like to let you decide for yourself. Moving on. And I hope everybody had a nice weekend and is having a nice Monday thus far. First, let's have a quick look at the live stream. And the spillway angle camera is still up and running today. And of course, the side angle camera is still off. And now a look at the water level. The current water level is 174.27 meters. The current inflow is not noted, and the current outflow is listed at 12,200 cubic meters per second. It is worth noting that these numbers are released by the CCP. Over the past 24 hours, the water level at the dam has fallen by almost 1/10 of a meter. It was about 174.36 meters and currently sits at 174.27 meters. Upstream at Kuntan, the water level has fallen slightly over the past 24 hours. It was about 175.43 meters and currently sits at 175.39 meters. And late yesterday evening, I was searching the web and came across this article by the Global Times. It's titled Three Gorges Project Passes All Tests. And so this article states that the CCP actually just declared the end of construction at the Three Gorges Dam project yesterday. The article also features several strongly worded paragraphs seemingly directed towards the doubters of the project. And now a few of the more interesting parts of the article. After more than 20 years of construction and testing, China on Sunday announced the full completion of the mega Three Gorges project, a historical moment marking the national spirit of Chinese people and a vivid rebuttal to the West, who has been dedicated to fabricating rumors and hyping its safety problems and dangers to the environment. The project has passed all the tests. The dam and reservoir are running smoothly and fully operational in flood control, power generation, navigation, and water resources utilization. Chinese officials from the Ministry of Water Resources and National Development and Reform Commission announced on Sunday. Experts believe that Sunday's announcement not only demonstrates the spirits of Chinese craftsmen, more importantly, it is a perfect interpretation of what the idiom "facts speak louder than words" means. Moving ahead, the Three Gorges project is by far the world's largest water control project and most comprehensive hydropower project. Monitoring shows that the river dam flood discharge, energy dissipation, water diversion, and power generation, navigation facilities, and protective buildings are in normal operating conditions, officials said on Sunday. In a heavy summer flood season, by the end of August, the Three Gorges Reservoir had withheld more than 180 billion cubic meters of floodwater. Through the retention by the reservoir, the flood peak was reduced by about 40%, greatly reducing the flood pressure in the middle and lower reaches of the Yangtze River, according to a statement by the China Three Gorges Corporation, the company that operates the dam, sent to the Global Times on Sunday. This year's flooding, with the alarming water levels exceeding those of 1998 in Poyang Lake, China's largest freshwater lake, brought the project back to the spotlight, with the Western media keeping a close watch on whether the project could withhold the floods and if the country will suffer the same fate it did 22 years ago. As of August 23rd, the Three Gorges Dam had successfully responded to 9 floods this year. Through multiple rounds of repeated storage and discharges, nearly 29 billion cubic meters of floodwaters were blocked, the equivalent of 241 East Lakes in Wuhan, central China's Hubei province. Particularly on August 20th, the Three Gorges Reservoir underwent the test of a record-high inbound water flow since the reservoir was filled in 2003, when the construction of the last section of the dam started. Moving ahead, this section is subtitled Western Fallacies Rebuked. Since October 28th, a new stereotype suspicion appeared on Twitter, which claimed that the water level at the Three Gorges Dam officially reached the dam's maximum capacity of 175 meters, attached with a monitoring graph. As of 2:20 p.m. local time on October 28th, the water level is 175 meters and rising slowly, the infographic shows. That is a pure lie. It shows that a large number of overseas citizens were manipulated by people with ulterior motives, as they did not understand the operational principles of the dam. An expert from the Water Resources Ministry's Flood and Drought Disaster Reduction Research Center told the Global Times on Sunday, on the condition of anonymity. The expert said the water level at the dam is usually kept high in the winter for electrical supply and navigation. In the summer, due to flood control, the storage capacity was vacated and the water level dropped to 145 meters. There is no need for flood control in the winter, thus the reservoir can reach 175 meters. It is the normal water level, an insider from China Three Gorges Corporation explained to the Global Times. Moving ahead, this section is subtitled Safe and Sound. Experts pointed out that it is rare in China to announce the completion of a project after having been through such a long time of testing, which shows that the project is safe and sound. Officials announced that a total of 1.3 million residents had been relocated during the construction of the project, significantly improving their living conditions. The geological environment of the resettlement area, as well as the reservoir, are generally safe. Hyping up environmental problems has been an old trick for the West to defame the project. In the Three Gorges area of the Yangtze River, there were many dangerous shoals, frequent geological disasters, and shipping difficulties. The project has greatly improved the navigation conditions of the Yangtze River in Sichuan province and greatly alleviated geological disasters. He Zixing, a retired research fellow with the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences who specializes in research on natural disasters, told the Global Times on Sunday. He's family was one of the group who had been relocated due to the project. He said that before moving away, his family lived in a shattered house. They cooked with wood and had to use smoky kerosene lamps at night. Later, they were relocated to a new house built by the government with beautiful decoration, convenient electricity, and natural gas. We no longer needed to be afraid of floods and droughts, he recalled. The Three Gorges project is also a part of the Chinese dream. Now the full completion is also a symbol of the journey to the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation, he said. Thank you for watching this video. If you're finding it informative, please consider giving the channel a subscribe. And our last piece of information is a series of interesting tweets. And I think that's a good place to wrap up today's video. I hope that you found it informative, and check back soon for more content.